So maybe
We've been in the room by ourselves.
oh shit. Okay, now we're live. Now we're live.
Hi guys, we're so sorry.
We
We've
were
been
having
talking
some
for
technical
about
difficulties.
5 minutes on our own because I am the ding dong who forgot to play Go Live.
But we're here now.
How is this my life?
Yes. Oh
There
my
we
god.
go.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
You didn't notice that because I said I
I
can't
didn't
see
notice it
your.
either.
Okay, let me go live on TikTok and then add you.
Oh yeah, I'll jump in for
Oh
that.
my
That's
god! Because my husband kept talking, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. He was trying to tell me from the other room, "You're not live," and I was like, shh. He's like, "You're not live. What do you mean, shush?" Oh my god.
that's hysterical.
Okay, let's go live. Is this? Let me make sure. I'm up. Let me know when you can see me.
Okay, for sure. I'll let you know.
I should be able to see the live that I scheduled, right?
Yeah, I can. Let me see when I click on it if it will.
Okay, go live.
And then I should be able to like there's some setting that's like add and it'll like yesterday when that little box popped up and it said someone's asking to join your live,
Yeah.
that's what it should do whenever I come in. Okay, so I
So
just
this one says unlock co-host.
yeah, so click that and it should
Okay.
allow me. Let me see. I'm so like woo. How do
Oh.
I
Go live to live. So it's asking me go live for 30 minutes, check. Go live 3 separate days. Do I need to go live for 3 separate days to have a co-host?
oh my gosh, maybe I should go live then because I know I
And
can
it says,
definitely have a
oh, and
co-host.
then it says multiple guests, the same thing. So I think you
Okay.
might have to, because I have 6 people on, but you might have to go live to request to add me.
That'll make sense. We can do it. We can do the live. I mean, that makes sense. We can do your live on YouTube and then my
Yeah,
live,
then you're live on TikTok.
and then people can find us both.
Yeah, that makes
Perfect.
sense. Hi guys, so I'm gonna go off live. If you don't follow Maggie May, it's at metaphysical.af. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna go live and add me there. So you guys go follow her if you don't already follow her, but if you do, it's at meta physical dot af. A as in apple, F as in Frank. Go
Yes.
follow her. I'll be on her live, and then if you're already on YouTube, stay there. But if
Yeah.
not, go on TikTok, and then because I'm not fancy enough on TikTok to add people apparently. So I'm gonna leave now. So yeah, you guys start to dwindle out. Go follow her. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. So I just went. I'm live now on TikTok. So let's see if it
Let me
will.
go.
You'll come in, and
Give
I
us
will.
1 second on YouTube. Somebody says I can't hear anything. Elsie is legit gorgeous. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I don't know why you might not be able to hear anything.
Everybody says they can hear. Nova, are
Okay.
you right here? Nova Cruz says I can't hear anything.
Is it my I do this all the time. Is your computer muted? Like literally I do this all the time where
Oh
I
yeah,
think
Nova, is your computer muted? Double check, or maybe your volume is low.
hey everybody, we're gonna be going live with Elsie here. Let me see you come in and see if I
There
can
we
add
go.
you. Invite.
So,
Okay,
do
great.
I accept?
Invitation sent. Sweet.
There we go. Oh, but where's my camera? Oh, turn it on. There we go. Look at our skin.
Look at us. Oh
All
my god.
right. Yeah.
Wait, it doesn't show you on TikTok yet. Well, it
Oh,
shows you, but it just doesn't have your video. There we go. Yeah.
there we go. I forgot to click save. I am so old. It's not even funny. Like
No.
I'm the worst 29-year-old with technology. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, Nova says you can hear now.
Okay, great.
So
Yay.
I want to real quick. I'm trying to find a way because I've been on other people's streams where they've allowed like people from the comments to come on live. It's like there's a link you can put to where when people are in the live in the comments,
Oh,
They can
yeah?
click that link and then they can come join us.
Oh my
So
god, okay,
I'm trying to figure out a way to
someone
do
tell us
that.
how to do that. Yeah.
Um, yeah, if you guys know, please, DM me how to do it, but I'm trying to figure it out. If I can do that, while we're here, did anyone see Sabrina Carpenter and Taylor Swift at the Grammys? There were videos or pictures that showed that, but then there were other videos that showed them like standing and talking. So I don't think she's gonna. Do you
Oh,
think?
yeah.
Did you hear anything about that?
I remember seeing it, and there was also a video where she, like, hugged Chapel Roan, and then she put her hand over her, like, face, I was like, "Maybe that old ass dress that Chapel is wearing smells like an old dusty
Sounds
attic." Like,
vintage. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, that would be wild. No, but I saw people saying that, but then I also saw instances where they were talking. So I don't think that was anything to worry about.
yeah, I don't
Um,
know. Yeah, I think that there's, like, a deep dive I saw of someone talking about the whole, um, Olivia Rodrigo, Taylor Swift fallout and who Taylor Swift brought on to her tour after that, and it was,
mhm,
like, all of Olivia's ops.
yeah. I don't know. I don't think it could be a thing, because Taylor's like, she seems relatable at these award shows, but maybe that's as far as it extends. So the girlies are like, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to pretend we're really cool like that.
Right. I mean,
But
how relatable can she really be when you think of it? Like, she's lived her entire life as a mega pop star. She's
literally,
not really relatable. Like,
yeah.
no one can really relate to it. I see a lot of I want to be like, she's not your friend. It's the first parasocial relationship that a lot of people have had, and they take it as an identity.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels, especially right now with what she's going through. I mean, she was at the Grammys, like she doesn't even know her name is in the news, kind of like she was twerking, she was throwing it back. So I was like, there's an echo on someone's side, just FYI.
I wonder how I can fix that because it's definitely probably
Let
because
me
we're
see.
on StreamYard and we're on TikTok, so I don't know.
There is I can put an echo thing on StreamYard. It says echo cancellation. Must be
Maybe it's that.
to use stereo audio. Let me see. I turned my echo cancellation on, so let's see if that helps.
Yeah, and maybe I can do that too if there's something like that on TikTok because it's probably they're hearing my computer output. If I had
Oh,
like if I could put my headphones in, which I have no idea where they are at the
the
moment.
only other way we could also make that work is if maybe one person is talking, the other person goes on mute.
Oh, that
That
could work. I
that
mean,
might be
maybe
another way to fix it. Yeah.
it might.
Let us know if you guys still hear an echo.
And what I might do is just I might have to grab my headphones. I might have to run into my house and grab my headphones because that'll
That's
probably,
okay.
that'll
Go
probably,
ahead.
okay, I'll be right
I'll hold the fort down.
back. BRB.
You guys, so like I was saying, I'm trying to figure out how to add a link in the comments so that when you guys are in the comments, you can. I mean, TikTok is easy for somebody to join in, but on Instagram is a little bit more difficult. I'm a bit late for this. Had to take care of kiddos. No problem. Thank you so much. I'm glad the audio is working because I know there were some difficulties yesterday. Um, so a couple of things we're going to try to discuss today, and we want this to be very inclusive. So if you guys have topics you want to bring up, you can throw it in the comments. I'll try to catch it, and then we can bring that up on here as well. We're going to try to be on for about 45 minutes, possibly to an hour, because Maggie has other obligations, and so do I. But we're going to try to do this every day. But as of today, we're going to discuss. If you haven't watched the Meghan Sussex, Meghan Markle, Meghan from House of Sussex, her show. We're going to discuss that and the hate she's receiving, on whichever end of the spectrum you fall on, whether you think she deserves the hate she's getting or what. If you guys want to come in and discuss that, we can do that. Uh, I'm trying. And we're also going to discuss Leslie Sloan and Vision PR have submitted um, a request to strike, their lawsuit. So we're gonna go into a little bit of detail about that also. Um, no. I'm trying to read the comments now to see. Oh, in StreamYard is the best way to share, join. Okay. Oh, Ro, that's what you want me to read. Okay, in StreamYard, it's a guest link you can share, and da da da. You can choose to look live. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Ro. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Because there is no way to pop out backgrounds.
How's that better? Is that
That's
better, guys?
well, they need to tell us because I hear you very well. I didn't realize.
Okay, good.
So a few days.
And
No,
now, tell me on TikTok, guys, if this is better.
somebody on TikTok said they didn't realize people hated Megan until a few days ago. It's so. Somebody said
Same.
it's a weird echo.
Oh, that's cooler. I check and see if it's again still there. Unfortunately, so much feedback. I wonder why.
Let me connect my phone to my.
Yeah,
ear.
maybe. Yeah, yeah, try that.
Let's try that to see. At some point, guys, we'll figure it out. One of these days, I promise.
Okay,
It
it's
will
good.
not
There's no
always.
echo on YouTube. So I think
There's no.
there's no echo on YouTube, but go ahead and connect your to this so that might be.
Yeah. Okay, trying to connect my cell phone. I have like 3 headphones in my face right now, and
We don't got that Sirius XM money, y'all. We aren't sitting in a studio like.
we literally we're doing this as we go. We're figuring it out as we go. Which one? Connect to any of them. Come on. Oh,
Okay.
wait. Forget this device. Maggie, entertain them while I
I
read.
know. First of all, if everybody is not on TikTok, if you're not following Kewlor, Kewlor, please follow them. They make the funniest AI videos.
Can I tell you?
God.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes.
Did you see the post I made about plantation annihilation?
Yes.
So me and
With
Q are working.
I love them so much.
Me and Q are currently working on
Yes, they did the dragon one. Oh no, he said his post got restricted yesterday. The CIA agent is working hard.
Oh no. Seriously?
Yeah, they hate anything that is creative.
Okay. TikTok is now in my ear. Guys, it should be good now. Let me know if you still hear an echo. Say something, Maggie.
Okay. Let us know if you hear the echo.
It should be gone. If it's still there, I don't know what to do anymore because
Right.
now I feel like I'm in a real studio because I got the
Yeah, because
yeah. It should be good. It should be good. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Can somebody on TikTok let us know if there's an echo?
Yeah, will you guys let us know if it's still like no audio from Elsie? What the fuck?
How is this my life? Wait, did I mute myself?
No way. I can hear you, but I'm listening to you through StreamYard. Yeah, because I'm listening to you through
What
StreamYard.
if I mute YouTube real quick?
Okay. Say it again. Say it again. Can you hear me? I'm muted? Wait. Okay, that's weird. Wait, is Elsie muted or am I muted? We can hear you, but Elsie is muted. Okay, so they said they can hear you on TikTok, or they can hear me on TikTok, but you're muted on TikTok.
YouTube, I'm on mute because I'm trying to fix this with Maggie, but I'll be back. So you guys will hear me fine. You just hear me. Before I put in the headphones though, they could hear me, but once I put it in, they can't.
Yeah, once you put in the headphones, TikTok said they couldn't hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Y'all, why is this so hard? Like, what are they doing? This has never been this difficult, like, ever.
We went live fine yesterday. They could hear us on both ends.
Right.
Let me see.
Maybe I'll just have to go to YouTube.
How about now?
Great. Wait, what is that? What? Yeah, I can hear you on TikTok. But I hear my echo now.
Can you hear me on YouTube?
Yeah.
Can you hear me on TikTok and YouTube?
Yes.
Wait, I'm muting YouTube.
Yes.
I'm muting TikTok.
Yes.
Can you hear me on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me on both ends?
Yes.
Okay, TikTok. No, TikTok is saying there's an echo.
Guys, what do we do? Why is it doing this? Like, I have my headphones on for one.
Yeah. Richmond, what are you saying? I know. No echo anymore. They said no echo.
Well, it says I'm echoing,
It's echoing. Jesus Christ.
which is strange because the only audio is my phone.
Wait,
So
but before I put my headphones in, the echo was coming from your end.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
And then I put my headphones in, then they couldn't hear me, but there was no echo. Does Elsie have headphones? They're in, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, but she's still echoing.
What is going on, guys?
How about this? How about I turn my headphones back off? No headphones, like we did yesterday, because they could hear somehow then.
Yeah.
Maybe is my camera too close? Is my phone too close to?
Guys, help us.
Hold on. Let me see. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Can one of you mute the other? I could mute myself on TikTok. Maybe it's your laptop. I could mute myself on TikTok, but you guys won't hear me. Only YouTube will hear me.
Yeah. My laptop's not, I mean, it's just weird. I can hear myself echoing into my phone, which is
I
strange.
can hear you echoing now too.
Like, why is it doing that?
But you didn't have headphones yesterday.
I didn't have headphones yesterday.
And it
But
was
I
fun.
also,
We did fine yesterday. But you also weren't on TikTok live yesterday.
right, I wasn't on TikTok live yesterday, which is weird.
I should leave the TikTok
Let me go to the
live.
settings. Wait, maybe I can do that.
Chelsea, I love your videos. Thank you so much, Priya. Make sure you only listen to each other on headset. Wait, should I connect the computer to headphones? Is that the problem? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe connect your computer. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why mine would still be echoing now.
Okay. Now you're echoing.
Yeah. It's like there's a delay between what I'm saying and
There
me
is a
picking up
delay.
on my phone.
There's a delay. There's a delay.
Someone on TikTok said the echo is from Elsie's side. You need to change the sound source, only headphones. So do you have, it's doing that thing again.
Oh.
Do you have like corded headphones?
I don't, but now I don't hear an echo.
What the heck?
Now there's no echo.
Okay, maybe I was too close.
One of you have to mute yourself. Okay, but right now, do you guys still hear an echo? It's good. It's good. Maggie, it's good. Don't push it. They're saying it's good. Don't move. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
All right, I'm gonna stay in this position the whole time.
No echo. No echo. It's perfect. I think. Okay, so literally, this pink earbud is my phone, and this black one is my computer.
Oh my god! Thank you guys.
I'm literally hearing you here from TikTok, and I'm hearing you here from the computer.
You guys are the real MVPs in the chat.
Thank you for allowing us to figure this out in a record 19 minutes. Okay.
We're sorry. We're sorry, guys.
Babe, can you hear an echo? My husband literally is putting in about 2% effort to determine if there's an echo or not. He literally just said, I'm going out. He's removing himself from the equation. Oh, he said he's going out of the house. And oh, maybe it was him. What if it was him? Because he was trying to listen to it in the house. Oh my God, what if it was him? Because he turned his phone off. So maybe it could have been him. I don't know. Okay,
Oh
guys,
my.
we're good now. Everybody's good. The link up we needed. Everybody's good.
All right, let's have a code word. If y'all hear that echo again, just like
Yeah.
spumoni or something. Baloney. I don't know.
Baloney. Baloney. Okay, guys. Okay, we should be good. Let's get into it. What do you want to talk about first? Because I'm pretty fresh off the Meghan Markle situation.
Yeah.
I
I think
would
let's talk about that, and then let's go into the motion to dismiss, because
okay.
that's spicy.
All right. So if you guys either on TikTok or YouTube, if you guys want to chime in, I'll try to put your comments up here. But I never. So her mic is burning. Wait, me? My mic? Come on, guys. I thought we settled this. Somebody said, should I lower the volume on my mic? Is that what you're saying?
I think it's okay now.
Okay.
Maybe it's just because we're really loud.
Yeah. We're gonna start talking very demure.
Very mindful.
Very
We'll
mindful.
just whisper the rest of this live.
Yeah. No, seriously. So I'm not a Meghan Markle apologist. I want to start there. Like I'm not. This is not me about to make it make sense for you to like her. I don't care if you like her. You don't know her enough to like or hate her. I feel like people forget that. Like you don't know these people. I just
Yeah.
don't understand how. Like I remember when she first got engaged to him, and it was almost like a universal likeness. Everybody loved her. Everybody liked her. It was gonna be fun. He got a black princess.
Right.
Right up until she said, I have some concerns and some complaints. Then it
Yeah.
was like, no, you need to shut up and suck it up. Like, how dare you not enjoy the monarchy? How
Right.
dare you question the crown? Like, what?
Yeah. I think, yeah. And they sued the press in the UK and won. So they were talking mad shit about Meghan all the time. And let's be for real. It's the monarchy. It's the royal family. It is not a surprise that they have microaggressions against a white-facing black woman.
Yep.
That's not a surprise. And it's giving smear. Yes, Keeler, it's giving smear.
Because and I was thinking of because I love Meghan. Funny enough, her real name is Rachel, which that was her name on Suits, Rachel. So her name is not Meghan. That's her middle name. Her name is Rachel Meghan Markle. Like it's not like Meghan. It's not like a stage name. It's actually her name. It's just like her middle name. But she always kind of went with the Meghan Markle thing. Kind of flew better than Rachel Markle. I don't know why.
Yeah,
so she went with Meghan Markle, and her character's name on Suits was Rachel. So I remember her one time, which the royal family does everything by the book. So I think even printing her wedding invitations, they were trying to print Rachel Markle wed, whoever, and she was trying to. They eventually went with Meghan, like they capitulated and went with Meghan because it's like I don't identify as a Rachel.
Yeah, the public doesn't know her as Rachel Markle.
Right. Like, is Harry marrying her cousin? What the hell?
Yeah. That would have caused mass confusion.
Mayhem. So they ended up going with the Meghan thing. And I remember then, like before anything had come out, people were bowing down. They were happy for her.
Yeah.
Even like the press hadn't found anything quite crazy to start saying yet. Yeah. Right up until because I think when they were dating, nobody imagined it would go that far. They thought Harry was in a phase. They thought he was getting his rocks off.
Right. They're like, oh, someone from the royal family's dating an actress. This surprise.
A divorcee.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get into the old school monarchy. You need to marry a woman that has a dowry. It's Bridgerton level still.
Bridgerton level.
Seriously. They're like, she doesn't have a dowry. How dare? Oh, Harry, how dare you? My God, clutch my pearls.
And I
There's
do a
still
good British accent.
there are still people like that to this day who are like, "How dare you? They're less than. You shouldn't." Blah blah blah. And it's just like, what the fuck? Are you a Tudor? Are you part of the Tudor family? Like, is there a reason why you're so upset about who this man fell in love with?
It's ridiculous. And had you known anything about Harry, you should have known he was not going to marry a button-down white
He wasn't.
woman
He
who
wasn't
was
going to marry a
gonna, like,
Kate.
wear pearls. He was never going to do that. That man was seen butt naked, skinny dipping, smoking weed with Rihanna on more than one occasion. Like,
Right. Right.
my friend Alicia is on our TikTok. She says she worked with Megan before. She's from Canada, and she probably worked with Megan on Caesar or another project. And she said she was nothing but lovely when they worked together. And
I,
uh, and Alicia will tell you the good. She does. She's not scared to let you know who was a bitch and who was nice. So
that's right. That's right. That's good.
yeah, I
That's
love
good.
that.
And I saw a video today where someone was comparing Meghan to Blake, and I was like, where did Meghan ever say someone was born in a cage? Where did Meghan have all these interviews where she is literally the brunt of like tone deaf?
Thank
No.
you.
Meghan was out here feeding hungry children in third world countries before she became the Duchess or whatever the fuck her title is. Like,
She literally worked with the Peace Corps. She was an intern at the U.S. Embassy. The, so on her show, which I know you haven't gotten to, but she has one of her friends come on who is from Argentina, and she was speaking like Argentinian Spanish with
oh,
her
cool.
friend. But online, they were like, "Why is she pretending she speaks Spanish?" I'm like, "She's not pretending. She's actually speaking Spanish with her friend."
People can't be bilingual now.
No, they're like, "Oh, she's trying to seem relatable." And I was like, first of all, she grew up in Los Angeles.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's been surrounded by Spanish her whole life.
Right.
She interned in Argentina at the U.S. Embassy.
Right.
You interned at Subway.
Yeah. But you interned at the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Like,
What are you mad about? What is about this woman that makes you so mad? And I kept thinking about it. It doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense, and I just posted my video on it, people cannot seem to wrap their hand around the fact that that woman is black presenting white.
mm-hmm,
She has good hair.
mm-hmm.
They don't understand how Megan could have told Harry, "Hey Harry, I don't feel safe. They're making me want to delete myself. They're like
Yeah.
they're asking me how dark my son is gonna be. They're
Right.
calling me on my they're comparing Archie to a monkey."
Right.
And Harry was like, "Pack the Louis Vuitton luggage
And let's get the fuck out of this tiny little home that they're making us stay in, because there was a documentary that came out a few years ago about where they had to live.
They
And
put them in the back."
exactly. They put them in like the basement of the royal family's homes. Like, they might as well just put them in the Tower of London and been like, see you later. We don't know what happened to him. They mysteriously, they mysteriously deleted. Like,
It's crazy. Oh my God, Alicia, you're gorgeous. Alicia says, "Hey, gorgeous, Fafo Associates has been busy." Girl, you're telling me. We're bringing on name partners left and right. Alicia is like one of the like OG name partners of Fafo and Associates.
yes,
Yeah,
I
I
love
love.
that.
I don't like. It always seems very. It and again, it's almost like how dare her be be good? Like how dare her think she could get Harry to love her like that? Like who the fuck does this divorcee lady with daddy issues and a black mama who does yoga think she is? Like
It's
what is
very, yeah,
I feel like if Kate said, "Oh, I don't feel safe, I don't feel whatever," and William was like, "Which William is not, because that man is in love with a crown more than he is with." Like,
for real, for real. He's ready to be the king
he's ready to be
as
the
soon as his
king.
daddy dies.
He's ready
Yeah,
to delete his daddy right now
yeah, exactly,
to
exactly.
be the
And
king.
doesn't it remind you of like, I mean, we weren't really like old enough to understand the weight of the paparazzi when it came to Diana and
Oh
her
yeah,
divorce.
oh yeah.
It seems so much like the hate that Diana was getting, that the hate is that Meghan is getting. It's like, if this was Diana, y'all would not be saying a damn thing.
They kept all the leftover hate because I feel like they didn't get to hate Diana in a full extent.
Right.
She, God bless her soul, passed away too soon. So
Yeah.
all the hate they had prepared for her, they kept it in a Tupperware, airtight, sealed that shit, and was like, "Oh, you're gonna bring this divorcee woman," and I'm gonna keep bringing it up because I feel like they never let that go.
Oh,
They
people hate that she was married before, or
they
God
were,
forbid if she had had a child before, they would have ostracized her even more.
they were always gonna hold that against her. The fact
Always.
that her dad, she had issues with her father. The fact that her family was not like this tight knit, married for 30 years, you were always gonna hold that against her. And I feel
Right.
like all the hate that they had for Diana, they opened that Tupperware and was like, "Here,
Right.
bitch."
Right. Dust off the old fucking book and let's start again.
Let's start all over again
Yeah.
because we're not gonna pretend like that. You guys don't think Harry's literally her mother's son.
Yeah.
That man was not about to let y'all do this. He saw, even if maybe he was too young to realize, but he saw what y'all
Yeah.
did to his mama, and
Yeah.
he said,
And
"Yeah,
he
not on my
even
life."
says that. He says that in the documentary that he felt the need to protect his wife because he
Yeah,
saw what was happening.
yeah. I'm trying to make sure we don't miss because I feel like yesterday we ignored TikTok a lot. Who's gonna be in charge of what? Maggie. Somebody says, "I wish I could participate in this live." I'm trying to figure out a way to put the link in the maybe the next invite maybe. No, that's the wrong one. Invite a guest to the studio. Wait, do I copy this and put that in the comments? Is that how
Maybe.
easy it will
I
be?
think so. Yeah. If you want to go live with us, you can go live with us on YouTube, I think. Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
out of
maybe.
here. Okay, guys,
Maybe.
I just put the link in there. Rainy Day Sprite. I hope you're still in here. I just
Yeah.
put a link from StreamYard into the comments on YouTube. I'm gonna try to link it every couple of seconds. That way it doesn't hide. And if you want to hop in the live with us on TikTok as well, if you want to hop onto the live with us to share, what your thoughts on the Megan issue is, because I think it's has she been, button up and willing to be like Kate and shut up and deal? Because even with what Kate just went through, whether or not the lady had cancer or not, I don't know. Whether or not William was cheating on her, I don't know. There were so many stories about it.
Right. That was a big, yeah. Everybody seemed to forgot about that.
Harry was not gonna let y'all do that to Megan, and that's
No.
what you guys need to forget. Like Kate wanted to be this. Kate was ready for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are like, how come Megan didn't do any research to figure out what the what do you call the English press is like? And that lady fell in love. I thought she was about to be married and be a princess and feed the hungry, and you guys would accept her.
Right.
She was
Right.
not prepared to be questioned on how dark her child would come out.
That's a fucked up question to ask anybody. Like
Like what?
the fact that they asked her how dark her child was going to be, and that was a point of conversation
On more than one occasion.
on more than one occasion, so much that like she literally thought about deleting herself. Like her mental health was so deeply affected from like I don't think anybody could have one day with the royal family and think that like that's the life they want to live. Nothing is like it seems. Everything is controlled down to the color of the clothes you're allowed to wear when you're seen out.
Yeah.
Down like every single minute detail of your life is controlled.
Yep. You realize her nail polish, even till now, she still wears. I think she could only wear like nude tones.
Yeah.
So I think it was like Essie. I forgot when it came out. There was a specific color. Like me in my regular life, I'm not like a bright, so I wear like bubble bath or like mother of pearl.
Right.
But if I wanted to wear green next week, I need to be able to go to my nail tech and be like, hey, today it's lime green.
Right.
But to literally not be allowed to wear any other nail polish color but the one. Oh, and if you feel like, oh, today I'm going to wear green, you need to find out what the queen is wearing. Because
Exactly. You can't wear what the queen is wearing. You can't wear a
oh no,
color that contrasts what the queen is wearing.
and not just the queen. She had to check what Kate was wearing too, because Kate is higher in rank, so she has to make sure, like, if the queen is wearing green and you want to wear yellow, oh no, wait, my Kate is wearing yellow, but that contrast, so now you got to wear you got to wear tan.
It's crazy.
What?
It's crazy the level of control that they have over their life. It's
Um,
insane. And she's finally like, I can fucking make a show about what I want to cook in my kitchen and like
and
someone's
be
coming
barefoot.
over. Yeah, yeah.
I got it here.
Like, let her be. Let her be. She's been literally imprisoned by the royal family. Let her fucking be.
Yeah. And
leave her alone.
Somebody left me a comment. I was like, she didn't stick around long enough. I was like, you wanted her to wait to be like nothing left of her. You wanted her to be like a shell of herself before she got out.
Right. That's what they wanted.
They really, she should have stuck it out. She should have waited. She should have to see what? What did you want her to wait for? Maggie, I think Alicia requested. She said she wanted to join on TikTok.
I'm trying not to get too close to the screen so that it doesn't do that thing again. So I'm guys.
Guys, okay. I put the link.
Was it Mandy?
No, Alicia.
Alicia. Okay, right.
Yeah, Alicia. I put the link in YouTube also. So we're gonna have Alicia on TikTok, and then see if you guys wanna maybe you guys can join there also. Somebody said Meghan made key mistakes when she came back by not connecting with the Black community to have. But you guys would have called that pretentious too.
Yeah, y'all weren't accepting her in the Black community before that.
Like I understand that
because she's right.
It would have been like, oh, she's coming back and trying to cover herself in the Black community. You guys would have found a way. People would have found, maybe not you, because maybe you would have been accepting of that.
Boom.
But I feel like had she done that, hi Alicia over on TikTok, people would have found a way to make her seem as though people would have found a way to be like, oh, she's being pretentious. She's all of a sudden coming back pretending she's Black. She's all of a sudden trying to like get the Black population behind her. I feel like there was no way for her to win, period. Like,
she wasn't going to win. There was no way for her to win, especially going up against the British press, which we talked about how they sued and they won.
Yeah. Brenda said leaving those people was the best thing she did. Honestly, because you asked me what color my child is going to come out to be, I'm out. You don't get to talk to me after that. Why do you care? If my child comes out this color or this, why does it matter to you at all?
Right.
It was very icky. That was such an icky question to ask. I'm just so happy Harry got her out. Yep.
It's like it just feels like it's deeply rooted in old, archaic, like old 16th century type of thinking. Like, oh, well, we hope that child looks a certain way because if it doesn't, we're gonna have to behead you.
Yeah. Alicia, what do you think? You guys, Alicia is over on TikTok, so you may not hear her exactly over on YouTube. Is there a way? Is there a way for? I don't think there's a way for YouTube to hear Alicia. Is there?
Oh, I don't think so.
Unless if I didn't have headphones, then she could go through my speaker. She could go through my mic. Alicia, go ahead.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything she can do that will please anybody. Like the other day, it's really funny. I made just a little comment on somebody's video about Meghan and how I thought she was kind, and people just attacked me. She didn't even mention her son when she was making these margaritas. And I'm like, what?
Wait, someone got mad at you and said that she didn't mention her son when she was making the margaritas?
Yes.
Why isn't she mentioning her sons when she talks about meeting people?
Because we're trying to drink margaritas, honey. We ain't talking about the kids.
I'm like, well, first of all, I mean, she's trying to protect their privacy, and I realize she's talked about them a few times on her show, but she's not going to talk about her kids every second because they have their own life,
Yeah.
She wants to protect them.
That's right.
And you're going to talk about your kids a little bit here and there because they're your kids, but you're not going to make them the central part of your show.
Yeah. Like Diana never made the boys the central part. She wasn't about that.
Yeah. She didn't even want her kids to be photographed, Diana.
Right.
Mentality. How's the sound, ladies? Is it okay?
You're good.
You sound great to me.
And I think they can hear you over on YouTube if I'm not mistaken. Because I can hear you coming out of Maggie on YouTube, which means YouTube can hear you.
I'm going to put some headphones on.
Yeah, but it's good though. It's good.
Your sound is great.
Just have a little bit of an echo on
my on your end.
Someone said, but about the Sussex comment with Mindy came out very snobby and unnecessary. Like, That's her name. When you get married and you have a new name, why would you not like, my new name is Dorsky, and if someone was like Maggie Wilson, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's Dorsky now. Like, how is that? I think that that's I don't know. I just think if you think it's unnecessary, then like I don't really know what to tell you.
I think because I think she was kind of like, and she didn't even look up at Mindy and was like, by the way, she was kind of doing whatever she was making attention. It was like, I think it's funny that you keep calling me Markle. I think it was funny that she kept saying that, almost as if we all forgot. And I realized I was doing it too. I still refer to her as Meghan Markle, not Meghan Mountbatten Windsor or Meghan House of Sussex. I still called her Meghan Markle up until like a week ago, and I was like, shit, that lady's married. Like her name is not Markle anymore. Why do we keep doing that? So it was like she kept doing what she was doing. He was like, you know what? I think it's funny that you keep calling me Markle. You know, I'm in Sussex now.
Right.
And then Mindy caught herself the same way I would have caught myself in real life, like, oh shit, like people say I still call Kate Middleton Middleton. That's fine. Like I just said, we still called her Markle up until a week ago. Like, but if Kate Middleton could speak and she wasn't scared and she didn't want to be queen or whatever so badly, she would come out and tell y'all, my name is not Middleton. She doesn't refer to herself as Kate Middleton. So if she could speak and she wasn't so scared of the press coming at her neck, she would tell y'all her name is not Middleton too. Go ahead, Alicia. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. For everything. Yeah. Yes. Feel free. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. Since Alicia put her headphones on, they can't hear anything. Before, I could hear her coming from YouTube. But now that you put your headphones on, YouTube can't hear anything. So it seems like me and Maggie are quiet. Oh, okay. That's what we're gonna do when Alicia. Okay, I'm gonna mute mine, but you have to unmute yours so they can hear because she's coming from TikTok, so they can hear. Yeah, go ahead.
Is that better?
Yeah.
I don't even know the setup you guys have.
We got a lot going on.
So if you talk and we're just listening to you, nobody can hear us.
That's me.
I was saying I can't hear Alicia now. I can't hear Alicia now. I can't hear Alicia now from your end, Maggie, because you muted. So
Okay.
you go say something, Alicia.
Hello, testing, testing.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Okay, good. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I was just saying that I when I worked with her, I was in the costume department, and I was script supervising already, but I was kind of still in both departments. Anyway, she was lovely, and I did all my fittings with her, and I shopped for her as well, and she was not picky. She had certain lines that she wanted, like most actors. You know, certain fits to her dresses, and so she was always very nice about it, very humble about it, and I was also saying that you know, you can't fake a nice personality for that long. You know, it wasn't Suits; it was actually a wedding, a Hallmark movie. It was a wedding theme Hallmark movie. But you know, I just feel really bad for her because I felt like she was always sort of what is the word I'm looking for? She was always aware of other people, you know, and not to say something that would come across as rude or sharp, or even if she was going to set, you know, we have a third AD that sort of wrangles the cast and things to set, and they were always looked after by her. Like she was always like, "Here, I brought you a Starbucks," or you know, like a lot of casts they don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm on some severe cold medicine right now, so if I am jumping around, that's why. I'm having a hard time finding words today. So anyway, she was always aware of people around her. She was always aware to make sure that she thanked everyone, you know, please and thank you. And I work with a lot of tasks, like you were saying, Elsearch. If I think somebody's awful, I'll say it. You know, I have no problem with that because when you're working together that long, your personality comes out.
Right. Energy doesn't lie. You can tell if somebody's faking it.
Exactly. And I've worked with actors that, you know, they're nice the first 2 days and then they're just like snapping at everyone and, you know, being grumpy and being short. And some people have zero regard for the crew. And I said this before too. They think that we are just, you know, we feel so honored to work with them.
Yeah.
Because they're a big star.
You're there for them.
We don't care though.
Right.
It's our job. I don't care if you're a star. You're my coworker.
Exactly. You see people every day. It's not like it's something new or fantastical. It's like, this is my job. This is what I do.
Yeah. So one of the episodes that I saw, if you guys watched Suits before, Markle's girlfriend Scotty. Oh, I'm muted
Mm-hmm.
If you guys have watched Suits before, Harvey's girlfriend Scotty came on the show, and she was talking about how Meghan was pretty much, you know, in charge of like morale in Suits. Like she always would put stuff together to make sure people, you know, had high energy, and she would keep asking people if they needed anything. The other cast, and I was like, that's literally her show. Every word that comes out of her mouth is like she takes pleasure in seeing other people happy from food or from something she gets or anything like that. So Scotty, Abby, that's her real name, saying that was not so far off. But people were like, are paying these people to say these things? Like, are they? So come on, that is such a bizarre thing for somebody to make up like you were in charge of morale. Like, it would be very bizarre for somebody to write that down because you don't just come up with that. That would have to be a memory she had from the show that like Meghan was trying to make sure everybody, because they film for long hours, people get low energy. Like she said, she would go out of her way and set up, you know, gay nights or, you know, dates for them to go to get drinks for the girls or dinners after filming or whatever. So I don't get it. Like, if you don't like her, you realize all the hate you're sending towards watching her show is giving her views. If you hate her, what you really needed to have done is not watch the show. But now she's gonna get a season 2 because all of you crazy tuned in and gave her millions and millions of views. Some of you watched it multiple times just so you could nitpick her outfit. Thank you for the views, but I'll be back for season 2. And I know you hate me and tune in again that I will probably get a season 3. Like, Netflix doesn't care if you have negative feedback. They care that you tuned in to watch.
Yeah, they care about the views. And what's with this like sudden need to villainize anybody that's nice or empathetic or cares about people on set?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's
why?
Like, oh, no.
Why is that a thing now?
Toxic positivity now. It's crazy. It's nuts. It's unfortunate. Yeah, somebody on TikTok said it's unfortunate that kindness is often mistaken for holiness in the entertainment industry. It's like, you need me to be a bitch so you could believe me?
Right.
No, I'm nice. Deal with it. If that doesn't work for you, I don't know what else to say. It's ridiculous. Yeah, she's a treasure. I was telling Maggie this earlier. I literally saw somebody say they can't believe how much meat and eggs and fish she ate on the show. Come again? They were like, she literally ate chicken every episode, or she always talked about the chicken, the eggs her kids had from the chicken coop, and
y'all want to say she's not black.
And then they were like, how dare her say Harry likes fried chicken? What the fuck if he does? What? Like, who doesn't like fried chicken?
Right.
They're like, Harry has probably never had fried chicken in his life. And here she goes talking about, my husband loves fried chicken.
Oh, man.
At some point, the jokes write themselves. It's comical. And honestly, it's like, you don't hate that woman. I'm going to keep saying it. You just don't understand how Harry could be like, fuck the crown, fuck the jewel, fuck the title. I'm riding at dawn. I'm riding for this woman, the mother of my kids. Like, I'm riding with her. You're not going to make her feel inferior. You just couldn't understand why Harry couldn't be like, well, girl, if they don't like you, pack your bags and go back to Compton. People really thought she was from Compton even. She's not from Compton.
Right. Good God. She's like, what? She from, what's it called? Brentwood? Where is she from?
Wherever it is, it ain't Compton. But they were so racist, they literally were like, go back to Compton. What? That's not where she's back to. Now she's living in Montecito, buying fresh flowers out of the freezer. You dumbasses. You look stupid now. Like, oh, I can send you, are you in the comments on our YouTube live? There's a link. I'm gonna put it in again. Invite, yes. Oh.
Alicia, thank you so much for coming in and talking with us and giving us your firsthand experience of what it's like to work with someone on a set. And like, because I think a lot of people don't understand, especially with this lawsuit that everybody's talking about. I don't think that people understand how a set really works and how much the crew actually does and how little the actors do versus what the crew and what everybody's doing behind the scenes to make all these things happen. So I really do appreciate you sharing your experience, because they can choose to be mean to you. They can choose to act like you're here for me and you're the bottom feeder because you're the crew. And I'm sure you've been treated like that before.
Literally. Yeah.
Because they rely on me. And so they're not going to be rude to the person who's going to have their back.
Right.
Shooting, you know?
Yeah.
Unless they're Blake Lively.
If you touch her water bottle, it's over. No, Alicia had experiences with Blake. She said she was horrible to her.
She was absolutely horrible to me.
Yeah.
I was very neutral, but again, I was the script supervisor. So.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she worked with them on Deadpool. Whichever one. But yeah, she said she had encounters with Miss Lively. And she was not that lively.
No, and she it was Deadpool, and she had no reason to be there.
Yeah, but she chose to be a meanie, even though she was not like on the call she did.
Well, she told us her and her husband do everything together. They work together on everything.
Yeah. You guys, I just put up here, People Magazine just announced with love Meghan got a season 2.
That's what y'all did. Y'all did that. Y'all hating on her did that.
I'm dead. Didn't I just say that like 10 minutes ago?
Oh my God.
I'm dead. This is tears.
Hate watching. That's what haters are the best engagement. Like they really are.
This is tear inducing. Are you kidding me?
Good for her. Good for her.
Oh God.
Hell, what's up, Meghan? Let's cook some shit together. Like,
can I come on, Meghan, please? Can we come on? Because what are you really angry at that lady at? With love, Meghan. I feel like she with love was her being like, go fuck yourselves with love.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
That's like the nice way of saying go fuck yourself. Respectfully, go fuck yourself with love.
With love. Because she had to be a duchess about it. She had to be demure about it.
Because y'all, it's like they forget she is a part of the royal family.
Mm-hmm.
Like her children could be in line to be the next king and queen if some crazy shit happens.
Yep.
She's not just Meghan Markle. She is the princess.
The princess. It's crazy to me. But the fact that this happened while we were live, it's hilarious.
That is
no, I watched that show. I don't know if Alicia, you've seen the show, or I know Maggie, you're still watching, but I watched it literally. I turned it on yesterday because I told you I turned it on 2 days ago and ended up going to sleep, but not because it was boring. I was so exhausted, my eyes could not stay open. So yesterday after dinner, I turned it on while I was cleaning up the house and everything, and I watched the whole thing in one sitting. And every episode was literally luxurious as fuck. I was like, oh, how I wish. Oh, it's meant for you to feel good. People were like, she's trying to be relatable. No, she's trying to show you the life you can't fucking have. She's not telling you she's relatable. She's not trying to be like, there's nothing about that show that says, I'm so relatable. Look at me. No, that show is literally pure butters. Like, it looks like a camera. Why would you lie like this? You can't see me on YouTube?
What? Yeah, it just went off. Like your camera just went off for some reason.
That's weird. That's suspicious. CIA. Oh my Lord. 1 second. Why would it say that? Give me 1 second. Let me see. Is it back?
No, not yet.
The devil is a lie. The devil is a liar. Yeah. The devil is a liar. You guys, what is happening to me?
That is so strange. There. Oh no! Now it's gone. Wait, now you're gone. But you're gone on StreamYard. Yeah, it's just me now. Maybe come back and see if it will. Wait, does it say you're backstage now? There we go.
Am I back?
Yes.
But there's no more stuff.
Hold on. It's just like,
you see me?
I don't see you yet.
You don't see me, right?
I don't see you on YouTube.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. I don't see me on YouTube either. Hold on. Let me go. No, that's what is happening.
Oh, there you are. Now you're back on YouTube.
I am?
It's like you're there, but you're frozen.
I don't see me at all. If you can see me, that's good enough.
But you're not, you're frozen. It's like a still frame of you.
Oh. Hold on.
But I can hear you just fine. That's the weird thing, is your audio is fine.
My audio is fine, but my camera's gone. Let's see.
Now it's a little like plain circle. Now it's back to the still frame. It's like glitching on your photo.
Interesting. Okay. You know what? CIA, you might win the battle, but you
Y'all,
will not win this war.
y'all,
This is
that's
free press.
crazy.
Somebody says this is free press for her show. No, I was gonna give her free press anyway.
Do y'all remember the documentary that came out where they were talking about how when Harry and Meghan came to the United States, the royal family took their security personnel?
Yeah, they didn't have any money. That's why they were living in Tyler Perry's house.
Yeah,
They were literally living, bumming in
house.
Tyler Perry's house.
Yeah, because they did not have security.
They didn't even have anywhere to stay. Because they were
Right,
staying in a house in Canada, and the royal, they told them they have to get out. They have to leave. I was like, the fuck? That was so weird. And she was pregnant. Oh God. And she was, I know she had already had the baby. I'm sorry. But then she had a small child with her. And they were like, yeah, that's not our business. You got to get out of there. I don't know what's happening with this.
This is so strange. Now Emma said, Maggie, you're going robotic in your audio. Like, what?
Oh no. Because I can see myself. Hold on. Let me
I can't see you on YouTube again.
Oh God. Hold on. I know they said my camera was unplugged, which it wasn't. But let me actually unplug it and see what happens. Maggie, one of these days, we'll figure out how to do this. Oh,
there you are.
I know when they said it was unplugged, it wasn't unplugged. So I actually did unplug it. I actually did unplug it. So I posted about the Meghan thing on my Instagram. Somebody says, respectfully, I disagree. That's fine. Like, you don't need to agree with me. But why do you hate her?
Yeah, like what's the reason?
Okay, what is it that you disagree with? Like, what do you
first
hate
of all,
about
tell
her?
us what you're disagreeing with, because we don't know.
Yeah. Hi, Tara. That's okay. You allowed your opinions, but what do you hate about her?
Hi, Tara.
And watch her come and say she's pretentious.
Yeah.
What do you hate about her? Please tell me.
I mean, she is a royal.
She's pretentious. You don't know her.
Well, right. That's the thing, is like, you don't know her. No one really knows her.
Yeah. Go ahead, Alicia. You were saying? No, it's okay.
Wait, say it again.
I don't think she's pretentious. I think she's constantly nervous.
True. She's scared to do anything. She's scared to. If she laughs too much, no. If she's stern.
Why is she wearing blue shoes?
Yeah.
It looks horrible in blue. She should stop wearing blue. Her hair looks horrible.
Yeah.
Well, look at how she looks at that guy. She's having an affair.
It's crazy.
You know, like, it just never ends for her.
It's almost like, I mean, if we put ourselves in her shoes, you're literally living through a trauma response. Everything you're doing is based on a traumatic event, and that's how you're like living.
There are people finding problems with why she likes to write labels. She was a professional calligrapher. She literally is a professional handwriting font person. She loves writing shit. Yeah. Like, why wouldn't she label? If I had that fucking handwriting, I'm handwriting every email. Get the fuck out of here. I'm handwriting everything.
Sick of me.
I'm sending everything by pigeon.
Yeah.
I'm literally
wax sealing that shit.
Bridgerton style. Like, come on. You can't, if you can't give me a solid reason why you hate her, and then somebody's like, well, she said she wanted to be private, everything. Now she has a show on her terms.
On her terms, yeah.
She's literally so private. Y'all are mad she's not showing you her kids. They're children. You don't have access to her kids because she has a show.
The entitlement is insane.
It's insane. It's ridiculous to me. I'm like, you can't, you don't hate that woman. You don't hate her. Somebody said she's not getting any coin from the monarchy because she shit all over them. And and now she's
Because
making
they
millions
deserved it.
as they deserve it.
Someone needed to, because no one was standing up and saying, hey, these people are really, they're traumatizing me so much that they're making me want to delete myself. Like, let's not look at the royal family like they're some high, pristine, never did no wrong type of people. Like, let's be for real. It's the royal family. Like, the last words that Diana said was, my God, what has happened? Because she knew who she was in the car with was like someone they hated, someone the royal family hated.
Mm-hmm.
And the only person to survive that was the driver, who still can't talk about it and doesn't remember.
Yeah. They gave that man the Men in Black memory
they
thing.
flashed him. Yeah, they did the flashing. Yeah.
Shit out of him.
100%.
Forget everything you saw. You don't remember.
Because it would not be good PR for it to come out that the royal family actually had some say in her untimely death. Like, her death was an accident. It should have never happened.
Yep.
And it was all because of the paparazzi and PR. Like, that's why we don't have Princess Diana anymore. Is because someone decided to chase her ass through a tunnel to get a photo of her and this man. And that's what caused the accident. Like, y'all can't forget why Harry doesn't have a mother anymore.
Okay, I have to read this comment. Somebody left me on Instagram. You don't understand, but that's okay. We still like you. P.S. It's not hate and it's not racism.
You don't understand, but you won't tell us why she's pretentious or why you don't like her.
To tell me it's not racism tells me you are like, I don't see color type of person.
Yeah. Go talk to your Black friends about it and see if they have the same opinion. Oh, wait, do you have any?
Do you have any of them? To say it's not racism when you ask me what the color of my child is going to be is crazy.
To say it's not racism when it's the royal family is fucking ignorant.
It's not. Like, what are we doing here? I need you to be honest about something. You can say
spade is spade.
You can say she dealt with some racism, she dealt with some stuff, but you don't like how she handled it. Two things can be true. You're making me sound like Blake Lively, and I hate that. I hate to do that. Two things can be true at the same time because I've heard Blake Lively say it a million times. But you can say in one sentence that she dealt with some racism, but the way she went about, doing the Oprah interview and coming out and shitting on them, maybe she could have handled that differently. You can say that, and I could vibe with you. But to straight up say it wasn't hate and it wasn't racism is get out of my face, please.
Right. Like, that was the only way she was able to get her power back, was to come out and say something. Because we really don't know what all she dealt with. Like, if you want to delete yourself, you have been so mentally affected that, like, no one can sit here and say that they know what she went through or that she handled it the wrong way, because we don't know. We have no idea.
Somebody actually said she was too weak.
Oh my God.
She got up and left.
Yeah.
What was weak about that?
No thanks. What would have been weaker is to stay and continue to be abused and not do anything.
You guys wanted her to walk around looking like a zombie?
Yeah. I don't understand why I think people just want a reason to hate somebody, and it's like, we have reasons to hate Blake Lively. There are plenty. Watch one interview.
Oh my God. The comments are killing me.
It's like Instagram is the worst. Like, the people on Instagram.
And I love that they keep telling me they like me, but I'm wrong. Why? Tell me why. What am I wrong about? They
like Meghan, but they're wrong too. They like Meghan, but she's wrong. So it's like, do y'all have friends, or do y'all actually talk to people in social situations? Because anything that you say on Instagram, there's no way you'd say that in front, like, say it with your chest. You'd never say that in front of someone. Like, you wouldn't, because you'd be looked at like you're a complete psychopath. It doesn't make any sense.
If William tomorrow said, with everything Kate dealt with about, her diagnosis and how people treated her, he would like, which again, I keep saying, William is not doing that. That man loves.
Right. He's not going to speak out for his wife.
But if William tomorrow said he wanted to speak up for his wife, because we know he got a girlfriend on the side, allegedly.
Right. He's just like his daddy.
If he was like, yeah, I'm packing up. If he was like, I'm packing up and taking Kate out of here, she doesn't deserve all this hate y'all are giving her.
Oh, he's such an honorable man.
Honorable man. Look at the prince. Get the fuck out of my face. Like,
go with God.
Go with God, seriously, because I can't help you anymore. It's above me now. Harry never wanted to be there. Harry saw Meghan. I was like, wait, she don't want to be here for real like that? Oh, girl.
This is our chance. Let's go.
Either. Book it. People are like, he's so miserable now. Every time you see him, he looks like he wants to go back. Have you seen that man? His hair is growing.
Have you seen the home they live in Los Angeles? Like, it's nice.
Oh, you think he wants to be in a cottage in the back with like the top barely running? You think he wants to be back in
with that cottage? 17th century plumbing? No.
With the copper pipes and the algae? No. He loves Montecito. He loves the mountains. He loves the feng shui.
Yes.
Get out of here, please.
Yeah.
Let's be for real.
It's like, what do y'all watch if you don't like? I want to know what they're watching instead. Like, what is the stuff that they're watching that they don't like? They don't like this, like, reinvented. It's like Martha Stewart 2.0. It's Martha Stewart for 2025. Like,
they were like, oh, did she miss the Pinterest era? And I was like, yeah, she kind of did.
She was in the royal court.
Yeah. Like,
did you forget? Do you think you can be scrolling on Pinterest when the fucking queen is breathing down your neck about what color dress you wear?
You don't have a phone.
Right. You don't have freedom. That's what they don't understand is now she has freedom.
Oh, she just came back and was like, wait, you guys have Pinterest? That's fine. Give or take. Pinterest could have been around while she was on Suits and everything, but she didn't have time. But now she's like, wait, I didn't really get to enjoy that Pinterest era. Let me bring this to life in video form. Let me make a rainbow fruit tray.
Right. You know her kids loved that. Like,
let me make some crudité.
Right. I would be so happy if I stayed at somebody's house and they brought me a fucking tray of goodies and things. Like, she literally says, like, the thing with the pretzels, when she's putting the pretzels in the bag, and she was like, you have to label these because some people have a nut allergy. I'm those people. Like, my husband is that person. So it's like the fact that she's aware, because some people aren't even aware they'll be eating their fucking nuts on an airplane when 5% of the US has a severe nut allergy. So 1 in 20 people that you encounter every single fucking day has this allergy, but you're just out here shoving nuts in your face like, oh, this is fine. Nobody's going to be affected. The fact that she had the sheer awareness to even note that, some people were like, oh, I should probably be more aware of that. And it's like, that's what stuck out to me. I was like, oh, wow, that's actually like great that she even noted or said something about that. Because if that person had a nut allergy, she would have put different pretzels in a bag. And that was another thing, is everyone's so mad that she's putting pretzels from an ugly ass bag into a nice bag with her calligraphy on it. Y'all wish y'all had the OCD to do that.
It's like, if you come see me at my house, first of all, you ain't getting no damn bath salts.
You ain't getting no bath salts.
You better bring your own pretzels. For that lady to think enough to be like, oh, he loves peanut butter pretzels. But even though I know he loves that, I'm still gonna because say he doesn't eat it and he takes it home and gives it to his partners or his kids or something, and they have a peanut allergy.
Right.
He's like, let me start writing like Meghan. Let me put that. Oh,
I could never. I cannot write calligraphy. My handwriting looks like chicken scratch, and I don't have the patience to not write any slower.
And she does that shit so effortlessly. Like, the second the pen hits the paper, it's done. Me, I'm like, wait, let me see it again.
Yeah. I'm like, hold on. What? Wait, what? And then I fucked it up immediately. It's messed up for me.
Ooh, look at this camera trying to shame me. Okay, somebody said people have no idea why they hate. Seriously, they don't. Like, you don't have a reason.
I think it's because I was talking to my husband just about this, and I read a book. I have a book that I read all the time that talks about how whenever you are basically addicted to stress or you're addicted to hating, like you find reasons to keep up that cortisol level, because once you get stressed, your like cortisol level raises, but your body thinks that you're supposed to stay at that like reserve level.
Yeah.
So you have to find something else to justify your addiction to that hate. So that's what I like. Every time I see people shitting on something like this, it's just like, oh, okay, you're probably addicted to this feeling that you get from hating or finding things wrong in the small amount of information that you've been shown. Like people don't realize that the people who produce these shows, they know exactly what people want to see. They know what people relate to. They know what's going to work. That's why they gave her $100 million to make the damn show.
Yeah. And I was like, you don't even have to relate to it. There is FOMO. FOMO is real. You wishing that could be your life, and
y'all relate to Game of Thrones? No. But you watched it and you loved it. Did y'all relate to fucking Gossip Girl? No. Not a damn person related to that. Nobody. That's nobody's life.
Especially with Meghan's show. I know you feel like you relate because you have the money and you can afford, or you live that kind of lifestyle. You can buy fresh flowers every day, or you can buy fresh flowers every time there's guests coming over. Or you feel like, damn, I wish I could do that. It's the same goal. You're watching it to feel like, shit, I wish I could live like that. Or, oh, I can relate to that. I can afford that. Either way, you're watching. Whether you're watching to appreciate it or to hate on it, the end goal for Netflix and Meghan is the same. You watch. She got a season 2, and guess what you're going to do? You're going to watch that too.
Her show was out for what, 2 days?
Yep.
2 or 3 days. And all of the videos and the TikToks that have come out, Netflix was like, oh, our numbers are great, girl. You're getting a season 2.
Thank you. How much you want for season 2? We'll pay you.
And more. Typically when like my husband is an entertainment lawyer, so he talks about this stuff and does like contracts for people and works with people who write screenplays and write series. And you don't just pitch one season when you're pitching a show. You pitch 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah. So
you've already got this shit, like you've got it planned out. You know the arc. Like it's not just I want one season where you come into my kitchen and you do all this cool stuff with me. It's like, no, the first season is this, the second season is this, the third season is this. And then life happens and you incorporate those things into the show as well. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people hate her either. Overly critical about everything she does. Let her live. I don't think I would be able to put a smile on my face like she has after all that hate. Facts.
Even her smile, like Alicia was saying, even in her smile, you can see nervousness. Because I feel like there were moments where like personality almost wanted to come through. Like she's probably like behind the camera, that lady probably was cracking jokes. She probably could have, I would have said curse words. She probably can't feel like she can't say a curse word.
Yeah.
Because how dare her curse in front of the like what? And then people are like, oh my God, are the camera people like being paid to endure this? Like I can't believe the pain. She made like a breakfast sandwich for one of the producers. I think Michael, the Netflix guy. So at one of the last episodes, I believe, she made like this bacon. She was like, I'm making a manwich. And people were like, that's not a manwich. That was egg bacon on a sourdough. And I was like,
they think a manwich is a sloppy Joe? Like
what do you think a manwich is? Like
they think a manwich is the sloppy Joe. Like that was the brand of sloppy Joes was manwich.
The critique they get, like
that's like the poor people's sandwich. That's what we grew up on in the projects are fucking sloppy Joes. Like
it's ridiculous.
Give me a break.
You don't hate that woman. Alicia is finally here now. I'm like, you don't hate that woman. You just don't understand how her life hasn't fallen into the trash can with everything that's happened in the last 10 years. Say, like,
I prayed for her downfall and it didn't happen, and now you're mad.
You don't understand how she was on a TV show, throwing it back, having sex in a closet on a TV show, and then being a divorcee. Her dad trying his damnedest to embarrass her. Do you know how crazy that was that she went through during her wedding? Her father granting interviews, her father spilling tea.
That was
You know
messed up.
what? Like, if my mom did an interview about me, I would look like the worst person in the world because I cut off contact with my mom.
Yeah.
If they put a camera in front of my mom and told her to spill some tea, I'm gonna be like, girl, what? Like,
Yeah.
people have problems. Like, her father doing that should have garnered her some sympathy. That man had so
Right.
much pain in her heart, and somehow she still was like, "That's my dad. I'm gonna invite him. I'm gonna like if he wants to. I'm open. I'm gonna." She did not come out and say one bad word about that man. She had a half sister trying to make money off of her. She wrote a book, I think. So like, and somehow you hate her.
Right.
How? How are we here as a human population? I don't know. Madison says breaking news. Yeah, we talked about that. We about maybe 15 minutes ago. It came in live while we were discussing how the hate would get her season 2.
Yep.
So I hope she travels internationally. You know what?
That
I
would be
would
cool.
love that. I would
Watch
love
her
that.
bring back her like good work that she used to
Yeah.
do all the time. Like watch
With
her
the
bring that
TikTok.
back.
Yeah, I would love for her to do that. Try different cuisine from the countries. Like when she had like the pot stickers with her friend, I would love her to actually be in Japan. Like
Oh, that would be so
doing
cool.
that. And her still not showing y'all her damn kids. Because it doesn't say with love, Meghan, Harry, and the damn kids. It says
Yeah.
with Meghan.
Y'all are
You're
weird wanting to see people's kids. Like leave
entitled.
people's kids alone. Like
You're
you
not
have no
entitled.
entitlement. You have no like there's no reason you should want to see someone's kids.
You're not.
Weirdos.
I feel like people are not entitled to anything about anyone.
I agree, Alicia. I 100%
Like,
agree.
she's in the public eye, great. Like, but you know, she wanted to be an actor. She didn't want to be a royal.
Royal. Yeah.
Right. Speak on it
So
for sure.
Kate literally groomed herself to be that. Kate woke up every day trying her damnedest to be
To
noticed
be
by
a
women.
royal. Yeah.
That was Kate's goal in life. That's why she does it so well. If somebody left a comment on TikTok, see, this is where you guys start to lose me. People dislike the show because it felt outdated and basic. Not everything is for hate. What is outdated about your friend coming over to cook and eat?
I like shows like that.
What do you mean outdated? What should it what's dated?
Like
What should she have done?
Mimi, Mimi, if you could expound, because I would like to know what is outdated about your friend
That just
coming
sounds
over,
yeah.
you guys cooking.
Y'all don't do that?
You don't.
Y'all don't have friends that come over and cook with y'all? Tell me y'all.
Outdated. I feel like that is an opinion you've heard people saying, and you're going with it because people.
That's exactly what I thought. That's
that
just a talking point.
I feel like it's a talking point. But if you
Is
could tell
eating
me,
outdated? Someone said on YouTube, is eating outdated?
because tell me that. Are we talking about Harry and Meghan? Yes, Indy. Hi, Indy. Indy is like a OG associate.
Nice.
From, the same people who hate the show are the same who hate her. Yeah. Because what do you hate about her? It's a variety show. You were expecting too much. Thank you. She did not tell y'all to come on here and like, she's not even claiming to be a chef. That's another thing that pissed me off. She's not even trying to say. One of her friends asked her, where's the cookbook? And she says, we are ways away from that. She wasn't even trying to claim to be like a chef. That lady just said she likes to cook. If somebody gave me 100 million, I could do that show in spades.
Right.
Like that's all I do around my house is try to cook and figure it out as I go. Like you're
She's
mad.
an incredible businesswoman. That's what it is. People are upset when they see a powerful person doing like having autonomy. Sorry, I think there's someone with a power saw in my alley right now. So if you hear that, I apologize.
First, I thought a helicopter went by.
That too. You definitely hear that for sure. But yeah, sorry about that. We're not, like we said, we ain't got that Sirius XM money yet. We're trying to get on that Alex Cooper, like an Alex Earl train where it's like, here's $40 million, girls. Make a show.
I want to bring something else up too.
Yes. Go ahead, Alicia. I didn't hear.
There's all these men out there and women who are like, women belong in the kitchen. Women are weak. Women are this, women are that, right? But then all of a sudden she is like more powerful than Harry in the relationship, that she was able to manipulate him into not having his own thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, make that make sense.
Right.
I feel like you want her to be in a kitchen. She's in a kitchen now. Why are you mad? You mad she's
Right.
getting paid $100 million to be in a kitchen?
You know what I mean? They're like, they make women seem so weak, and like the woman belongs to the man, like that stupid mentality, right?
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh, she made him leave his family. She made him do this.
Harry
She made
wanted
him
to
do
leave.
that.
It's jealousy.
So
Yeah.
which is it?
Right.
Is she weak or is she powerful?
Right.
It can be both.
She can't be both.
It can be an amalgamation of the
Right.
two. Unless
Right.
she's like Lily and she's soft, but she's hard. She's utility, but she's Lily
She's Michael
Bloom.
Myers, but she's Lily Bloom.
I just don't think that women can make a man do anything. I don't think a man can make a woman do anything because people have their own thoughts.
That's right,
Yeah.
Alicia. You're 100% right.
Because Harry could have been like, I understand you're going through this, but this is my family and I love them and I don't see any problems here.
This
So
is how
if you
things have
like,
always been. We're just going to keep
So
it like
deal
this
with
and
it.
we're just going to live. Yeah.
So deal with it. Harry could have said that. But Harry saw the first sign of trouble and said, baby, you ain't got to say nothing but a word.
Right.
I've been looking for a reason to leave these motherfuckers behind.
He's like, thank God, now here's my out.
Thank God, woman. Thank God. And I feel like people miss that point. That's why that man is never leaving that woman. He needed a way to get out clean. And
Yeah.
fine, maybe she's probably taking the brunt of it more than she should have. But
Yeah.
he will always owe her for that.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand that. He will always be indebted to her. And y'all don't realize Diana probably up there cursing the shit out of the Royals every day, looking out for them. That's why they stay winning.
Haunting their asses.
Haunting their ass. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the topic? Universe Galaxy. We're currently, which it was supposed to only be for a few minutes, but
Hour and a half
it
later.
kept updating. We're discussing Harry and Meghan's show and the circumstances around why people claim they don't like her, but can't seem to give us a reason. The woman bagged the whole prince and they're big mad. Seriously. Seriously. There are lots of women who want a man to nicely tell them what to do. Exactly. My fiance is from England and he says it's let me put that up. My fiance is from England and he says it's so boring there outside of London, everything is just small countryside. Trust me. Harry's living in that seriously. Harry and I don't know why people want to pretend like Harry wasn't this wild boy.
Yeah.
Harry left to go. William didn't join the military just because it was obligation. He was looking at Harry and Harry wanted to be in the military. Harry wanted to go out there. William was only doing it because it was like a notch, like he had to check the mark.
Because it made him look good to his dad.
To his dad. Harry wanted to be out there. Harry was his mother's child. Like, did you see pictures of when they were younger? The way Harry was literally attached to like Diana, like that's his mother's son. Like William is his dad. Harry is his mom. I don't know how else it needs to be explained to you people.
Yeah, look at the hairlines.
Literally. you ain't right, Maggie. You ain't right. No, but that he always said, like there was an interview the sit down they did, and he said, no, I saw what y'all did to my mama.
Right.
And I was not about under no circumstances was not about to watch it happen again. Because what would you guys have rather? She sticks it out, deletes herself, so you could be like, oh, rest in peace to the Duchess.
We loved her so much. Gone too soon. No, y'all didn't.
No. You wish she had left earlier, as a matter of fact. So
and now you're mad that she has her own production company and she produced her own television show. Like they gave her, I don't know if this is, I didn't fact check this. Yeah, but they said Netflix gave her $100 million to her production company.
And said, do whatever you want. So hell, she probably would give us more. She probably give us a second show. That's not even about this.
And like speaking on this, someone who knows people who have been trying to shop there, and Alicia, you can probably chime in on this too. Like it is not easy to pitch a show to a network and get money, especially in the past 4 years.
No, it's not.
So the fact that they got $100 million to make this show, they had to come with data. They had to come with something that's like, here's how you're going to get your return on your investment. And I guarantee they just renewed her for season 2 because they made that money back
so quick.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like people kept saying like they wanted it to be more of a, and I said, you're lying. You did not want this to be like a Real Housewives type format. You didn't want to see Harry, and you wanted to see the kids just so you could judge her and judge them.
Right.
You wanted to judge her parenting. Had
Yeah.
she shown the kids eating a fruit roll up, you would have found a reason to tell
Ripped
us
to shreds. Yep.
Ripped to shreds. And you didn't want that format because if the show had been successful, you'd have said, there's no way she could have held her show on her own. She needed to show Harry. She needed to show the kids. Because without that, nobody would have watched. Well, she didn't show you a hair on the kid's head. You saw Harry in 2 frames in the last episode where she pretty much came together. It's like, you guys, this is a business now. Like, that's the only thing she showed y'all.
Right.
And she still got renewed. So if she chooses to show Harry and the kids in season 2 or whatever, now you can't say the show is successful because of that. Like, you can't say that anymore. She held season 1 literally on her own. And Mindy was probably the only person she showed on that show that was like famous enough. She didn't bring Serena on there. I mean, a couple of chefs who are known in LA and stuff, but she didn't bring Serena Williams on there. She didn't try to bring like any of her suit, like Abby from Suits, but like she didn't try to make it celebrity heavy. So you could be like, the only reason people tuned in was because we were coming to see the celebrities that were on there. Now season 2, if Serena Williams wants to come and make some tacos, let her come on.
Right.
If every celebrity friend you've ever had wants to come on, now they can come because you held season 1 on your own. You don't need to prove shit anymore. You can have whoever you want come on there. I literally saw yesterday people talking about how she didn't, because I think with the Mindy episode, they were talking about how like the kids were gonna have like a garden party or whatever, and they were like, well, where are the kids? We didn't see the kids. Are we even sure she gave birth to the kids? Like, did she have a surrogate? And I'm like, there is no way this is a conversation we're having. There's no way we are discussing right now whether or not this lady carried her kids to term or she had a surrogate. Did we not see her sitting on Oprah's couch, face rolling, blood? Like, did we not see?
Right.
You think the royal family was gonna let her get away with having a surrogate without? That would have been literally like the topic.
They wouldn't have asked her what color her baby was going to be if she had a surrogate.
Like, she wouldn't have gone away with it. It would have been a topic for the entire 9 months. Like, come on, let's
use your brains, guys.
I keep saying it. You don't hate that woman. You don't. And the comparing her to Blake is so weak. And like, you need it to make sense to you.
That's what. You want to hate her so bad because you hate Blake so bad.
You're like, oh my God, she's like Blake Lively. She's not actively trying to destroy anybody's life. She's literally trying to live her life. Blake Lively is actively trying to destroy a man.
And has actively been problematic her entire career.
Right. You do not know this woman like that. Like, I'm a die on that hill. You don't know her enough to hate her. It's all manufactured hate. People didn't even know who she was. That's what pisses me off. Like, you didn't know who she was like before she got with Harry, unless you were a Suits girly or like that you love Suits. But
right, and that was such an obscure show. Like, that wasn't a very popular show. Like, someone said it was on TNT.
Yeah, I think it was a CW. Was it a TNT show or a CW show? Was Suits on CW or TNT?
What was that?
Was Suits on the CW or TNT?
I think it was the CW.
Yeah, it was CW. It wasn't even TNT. So to say it was a TNT show, you're wrong. You don't even know what network it was on. Lies.
Right, lies.
But
I put a request in on TikTok because I think some people can't hear me on TikTok. So I'll go on both platforms like you guys.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Thank you for saying that because it doesn't show me like up on the screen. It just has like a tiny little dot at the bottom. So I got you now. Oh my God, I just unplugged my computer. Hold
on. I can hear you still. Okay. Yeah, Indy said she tried so hard. That's what we were talking about earlier. We think, because like I said, the show I feel like was a little bit. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Somebody left a comment on TikTok saying they think she tries too hard, and I said I agree with that. I think she is not trying too hard to be relatable, but she's trying too hard not to be herself. Like, she's trying to make sure she's even kill. She doesn't get too excited. She doesn't get like she's like a a robot. She can't smile too hard. She can't turn left too quickly. She's like, whatever you do, Megan, make sure they don't hate you. Just smile just enough. Laugh.
Because her entire life was every single thing she did or said was picked apart by the paparazzi. Like, why is it okay for Taylor Swift to run away because the paparazzi and all the magazines said all this stuff about her, but it's not okay for Meghan to come out and be free and do the same, like not even do the same thing. Like, I don't understand it. Like, she literally sued a news organization and got and won because of their slander and defamatory statements. Like,
somebody on TikTok said, I think that is who she really is. She is creative, but no one in the world has time for that. Exactly, though. But that's the whole point. If she has time enough to do it and film it, you're supposed to watch it, enjoy it, and move on.
Right.
But watch it and pick her apart and say she's being fake and this and that. It's like, come on, we don't believe that. Like, it's somebody says Stepford Wives vibes. I think if she didn't.
Have you seen the Stepford Wives?
If she didn't think the criticism, that's not true. People from the Commonwealth knew who she is, even if America didn't know. No. I'm talking. Obviously, once they started dating and stuff, people did their research.
They knew,
who she was.
But she was a nobody in England before she started dating Harry.
Before she started dating him, and people started digging into who she was. So it's not like they got.
Don't tell me the Commonwealth was watching Suits. Don't lie.
No, don't do that.
Y'all are not watching an American legal show.
They didn't figure out, and I don't think people took it seriously until that man actually proposed, and she started like slowly. So I'm a Suits like fanatic. I know the moment, like you could tell the moment they started dating on Suits, and you could tell when it got serious, and you could tell when they got engaged in the show, because it went from she and Mike used to literally be lovey-dovey PDA every episode, to they started showing you their home life, but like sitting on the couch, drinking wine, eating dinner, maybe a hug, maybe a kiss on the cheek,
but much less intimate.
They were no longer tonguing each other. They were no longer like she had multiple, scenes with Mike where they were not legitimately having sex, but they had like actual intimate scenes where you could see like a thigh, you could see like a side boob, you could see.
Right.
They stopped showing those.
Much more risque before she was with him.
Exactly. So you could start seeing where they probably had the conversation like, okay, this is for real. Like, because she probably was like, I'm not about to stop if this is not for real. So you could see the trajectory of the show, how it went from, no, I'm tardy to the party. You're not that tardy. Because I feel like
you're good.
You're good. But you could see where Suits was 9 seasons. I'm sorry, but it was successful. It was. Like, people were trying to say she was on 1 season of Suits. I'm like, get with the program.
And they revamped it. Like, there's Suits LA now. Like, there's a whole new
they've given her an open invitation. Did you see? They've given her an open invitation. She wants to come on and reprise her show as Rachel.
And bring back her character? That's cool.
Bring back her character. But it would only make sense if, say, Mike, I think the only way it would make sense, because she barely had become a lawyer before this show ended, before she left the show.
Right.
So for her to come back as like a lawyer, it could work. But I feel like it would work for Mike to come back and say mention her or have her like on FaceTime, like, or say maybe because she left to go to Stanford. But now if Suits LA, say once she came to California to be at Stanford, she never went back to New York. It could make sense. But would she reprise it? I don't know. But I feel like just so she could say fuck you to everybody else, she should be like, that was her show. Like, that was her real
now
love.
she has the freedom. She probably has the freedom to do that now because she didn't have the like, I think people really forget how restricted she was when she became in a relationship with him. They controlled everything she did, said, wore, where she lived, everything.
Yeah, somebody says Meghan also had the TIG, but which was an amazing lifestyle blog. Literally, this is her. Like, to say this is outdated, no, this is who she is.
This is not preserved.
She loves doing this. Literally, this is not the antebellum South trying to wake up and bring us back. Like, no.
Yeah, this is not someone from Los Angeles being like, I love the antebellum South. I wish I lived in the 1830s. Like,
somebody said Kate and Will were fans of Suits. Now, did they tell us this after Harry started dating Meghan, or did they talk about Suits before on TikTok?
Yeah, I saw that.
You watch
How do you know that?
I'm not saying that I'm not saying you guys didn't watch Suits in the
Oh,
UK.
Harry said it in his book. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, somebody is saying we watched Suits in the UK. I'm not saying you didn't watch Suits in the UK.
No. We're saying that Meghan wasn't big.
Meghan is not a big star, so it's not
No.
like the same way she wasn't a big star in the US is the same way she wasn't a big star in the UK. You knew of her, sure. A few people might have, but and I feel like people started watching Suits after they figured out she was dating Harry. They were
100%.
like, "Oh, let's go look into this girl. She's in
Right.
Suits. Let's go watch it." But I don't think it's accurate to say like people knew her like she was Angela Bassett. No.
Right. We didn't know Meghan Markle as Meghan Markle until she became Meghan and Harry, really.
Yeah, Meghan also, yeah. So I feel like it's people. Meghan was not a big star.
She wasn't Meryl Streep, exactly. So
Exactly. That's the exact point I'm making.
Yes.
You could have known her from the show, or like after she started dating Harry. And even in America, I feel like people who didn't watch Suits were like, "Oh, this girl is the one that's gonna marry the prince. Let's go watch Suits."
Yeah.
Because I think the show shot up, like they got like high ratings after it came out that they were dating. But even Meghan talks about how like she had to fly because Suits filmed in Toronto. So to make their relationship work, she was literally having to fly back. Like she would leave set at like 5 a.m. and go to the airport, hop on a plane, go see him, go meet with him, come
Fly
back.
the 8 hours it is to get to fucking London.
Come back, be
and
on
that's
set.
if she was leaving from New York.
But she was leaving out of Toronto. She was leaving because she was filming Suits at that time.
Right.
So she sacrificed a lot to make their relationship work. So I feel like to try to discredit and be like, oh, she knew that lady was dating him on the low. She probably didn't think it was leading to marriage like that because Harry had been known to be wild. Harry was with Rihanna, guys. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
But Rihanna clocked that shit very early. It was like, it couldn't be me. I would like to smoke my weed in peace.
Yeah.
She was not allowed to get that tattoo removed. You are not going to tell Rihanna she needs to cover her hand tattoo up. You are not going to tell her she can't roll up a blunt because she would need
the
a
royal
blunt.
family would die if Rihanna walked into that fucking palace.
Could you imagine? She would literally, this would be Rihanna at every event. Like,
they'd be like, oh my God, she's coming in so aggressively. Look how she's walking.
No, yeah, for real. She would be high at every event too. She would have the munchies. And they would be asking her to eat like watercress cut sandwiches. She'd be like, yeah, I'm high. I just smoked a fucking blunt before I got here. I need a full.
She's like, I was smoking a blunt in the car on the way here.
Like, I rolled up and passed it to the queen. Like, yo. Right. And Queen Elizabeth will probably be in the back like, what is this child?
Can I ask you guys about the sound? Is the sound okay now? I think I figured it out.
Yeah, I think it sounds good. I can hear you great.
Good. Yeah. Okay, I've got headphones on YouTube, and then I've got it muted on TikTok.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. No, Rihanna would have passed a blunt to the queen, and she would have been in the back like, she tried to take my life.
Yes.
So this brings me back to the celebrity thing, because you were saying, she was on the show and she was an actor and she was going there to date him and all that kind of stuff. And I was thinking about why people dislike her so much. Dislike is actually a pretty mild word when you look at what people say about her. But and it's again because the average person puts a celebrity on a pedestal, and to them, they're just people in the public eye, but it's not anything special to them. It's just their life, It's like when we have actors that come on set and they're super famous, and most of the time they're just normal with the crew, but sometimes they act like we feel privileged to be there with them.
Yeah.
And we don't. It's a job and they're like a coworker, So it's interesting to me because I think people think, oh, Meghan, who does she think she is? Like coming in here trying to have this fairy tale with the prince, But to her, it's just she could have dated any celebrity. She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And she chose him because she fell in love with him. And I don't think there's anything else to it. And I think people thought, oh, she's so calculated. She just went in there and she's like, I'm going to get someone more famous than me. And, but to her, it's just a guy she met. And of course, she's going to meet other famous people. to potentially date because you're not going to go on Tinder. You're not going to,
Right.
you know, you're going to date within your circle.
Right. And I don't even think Raya existed around then. The celebrity dating app that like you have to know someone to get on that type of platform. I don't know how long that's been around, but she wasn't going on that either. Like,
the funny thing is Harry was probably on Tinder.
Yeah, Harry probably was on Tinder and Bumble and everything else.
They're like, hey y'all, because
Renee, someone in the TikTok said Meghan is a narcissist, plain and simple. So why do you say that? Yeah,
she's not a narcissist.
One, if you don't
I worked
know
with
somebody,
her. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I think you're confusing her with Blake.
She literally doesn't have narcissistic traits.
Yeah, if you want to see narcissistic traits, look at the faceless blonde. That is narcissism.
I worked with her for 2 months.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if other people heard this earlier because I don't know if the sound was working, but 12 to 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
And she was a sweetheart the whole time, and you can't fake a personality like that for that many hours a day for that many months.
Right. You can't, even the best narcissist can't keep up that facade.
Shant, so somebody's a therapist on TikTok. She says, I need everyone on the internet to stop using the therapy terms. As a therapist, it's annoying.
Thank you, Chance. Thank you, Chance.
And Renee is dying on the hill. Renee says she's just like Blake. Renee, if you're new here, we already covered that.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to use one has term. Worked with her, with both of them, actually. Alicia has worked with both of them, so she can speak on it.
If I was to put her in a category psychology wise, I would say she's more like a fawn.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Renee, I don't believe you're a therapist.
Renee, girl,
we don't believe it.
You've been diagnosing. Wait, I'm scared now. So Renee's been diagnosing people wrong for 25 years.
I don't believe that either because you said she's just like Blake. She's nothing like Blake.
They're literally the same people. Somebody said Cap. Seriously, Renee, I need to see a client list. You've been diagnosing people with the wrong personality disorders for 25 years. If you think Meghan is a narcissist, say you don't like her, and then
you can just say you don't like her. Yeah, you don't have to say she's a narcissist. You can just say I don't like her.
Renee, I'm still waiting for the reason. Narcissist is not it. Pick another one. Let's go through all the diagnoses and see which one. Give me another one, Renee. Come on, you could do it.
Where's Raven?
yes.
Raven will actually give you the definition.
That's right.
Jane,
Meghan is not like Blake. That's what we're saying, Jane.
Somebody's trying to connect. Somebody's trying to say Meghan and Blake are twinsies. They're literally not the same people.
They could not be the same person if they tried.
There's something with her. I thought she was dry in Suits. I remember telling my husband she's dry. That's fine. She could be dry, but she's not a narcissist.
And maybe that's the acting. Like, I mean, Suits was a scripted show, so maybe the writing was dry for her character. You know,
from another therapist, you know very well you can't diagnose people you've never met.
Thank you, Chance. Thank you, Chance.
Oh, Renee. Wait, did Renee leave? Renee, come on.
Well, probably.
I need two other diagnoses. Just give me another one. Let's see if that one fits. It's like we're like throwing shit on the wall now to see what sticks. I think Renee left. She's probably blocking me as we speak. That's okay, Renee. That's okay, Renee.
There we go. Chance. There we go. Oh, she said at Renee from another therapist, you know very well you can't diagnose people you've never met. It's unethical.
Somebody said this show is literally the TIG on TV. And that's what I was saying. When people are trying to say she's trying to revive Pinterest, and so the fuck what? You love Pinterest. And if you don't, you're mad. She got $100 million to put Pinterest on TV.
Yeah. Right. Like, if y'all are so mad about her show, write one for yourself and do the work to pitch it to a network and see how hard it is.
Like, oh my God, it's not really they're just a lot of wrong. And I don't understand. I feel like had she been doing exactly what she's doing, but never had the royal family attached to her, you wouldn't care. You wouldn't hate her.
Right. She would just be Meghan from Suits.
Yeah. They got report. Yeah, they did. For a 5-year deal. Yeah, they got 100.
For 5 years, exactly. So that's like 5 seasons. Like they pitched a show, a comprehensive show. I think that a lot of people don't realize that you pitch the show, and Alicia, you can speak more to this because you like work in this industry and like you don't just pitch the one season and be like, okay, let's figure it out for season 2. Like, that's
Yeah,
not how
no,
people-
we have a Bible, we call it, and if there's an intention for a subsequent season, there's always a story Bible written for those seasons. Because you have to be one season ahead, because the goal is to go to season 2, season 3. The goal is never to have just one season, and if it is, then they'll immediately call it a limited series.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
So
actually trying to say that the $100 million for the 5 years cumulates the documentary they did, and like it's the deal is not for this year. Like they got that. Sorry, I know a lot about Meghan. No, so that $100 million is for the deal.
No, sorry.
They produced.
Thank you.
And the movie and then this. So this is like the 3rd project they're producing. Hi, Raven. You were needed like 5 minutes ago.
You heard us. You heard us, Raven.
Was your ear burning?
Yes. What? That is great.
I think
Raven, if you want to come in as a guest, come on in. Like, put in a guest reply, and I'll bring you in. We wanna hear from you. Yes.
Renee left, never to be seen again. Because diagnosing this lady with narcissism and claiming 24, like I have never been to a therapist's office, and I knew you were lying. I probably should be on somebody's couch, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Khaleesi without dragging, she knows how to act innocent wearing Princess Diana's perfume to first date. Ew. How do you? This is wild. Y'all are wild. Something is up with her, but time will tell. Or this is just who the fuck she is.
And what? Wait, hold on. What is this
Somebody
Princess
said-
Diana's perfume comment? Because
I've never heard this.
was this Tom Ford? What did she have her own?
Like,
perfume?
were you there?
What's
Was she
going
wearing
on?
diamonds? Was she wearing diamonds? The grandma perfume? Because I don't know. This person said she wore Princess Diana's perfume to the first date. Who? Where did you hear?
What's the perfume? What did she wear? Elizabeth Taylor perfume? Like what's the perfume?
but also, how would they even know that? It's
Exactly.
just people making up stuff.
It was called Bluebell. Okay, so nobody can wear that perfume except Princess Diana,
No,
and if anybody wears it, they're weird for wearing
But
it.
who told you guys she wore that perfume?
Right. Who reported on that?
Harry did not come out and tell you guys. By the way, on my first date with Meghan, she was wearing my dead mother's perfume. I feel like Harry did not tell you.
That is so weird. That is such a weird thing to even nitpick about.
Meghan did not wear the same perfume as Diana, and I believe Shawana because she knows a lot. That is nuts. Even the her wearing the Western cardigan, like the sweatshirt, people be mad about that. Okay, even if she didn't go to the same university, do you know how many people walk around in Harvard sweatshirts and they don't even know, they've never stepped foot in Boston?
I got a Taco Bell sweater. It doesn't mean I work there. Doesn't mean I got it from there. Which people can't go to the thrift store?
No, literally, it's the same talking point. Because this perfume comment sounds like somebody put that in the ether and it took off.
Right.
Like, where would Meghan even find out that Princess Diana had this perfume?
Right. Like, and what I mean, I'll have to look it up. Just like, correct me if I'm wrong. Does anybody know off the top of their head what year Princess Diana died? It was like 1996?
97.
97. Okay. So, like, what was the perfume of 1997?
It's
like,
for real. Whatever they said.
Bluebell? Yeah, that's right. That's what somebody said. It's like, excuse me? Like the fucking ice cream?
Oh, Lord. I'm
trying to
perfume from the 90s? Isn't it discontinued?
Poison. No, she found it on eBay.
Poison.
She bid on it. She won it on auction. She needed to have it.
Is that what someone said?
No, what was that?
Oh.
What was that baby powder one that everyone wore? Do you remember that baby powder one that everyone wore? Love So Soft or something? Or
oh yeah. It had like
I'm not saying
it
she
was
would wear
Avon.
that, but
I think it was Avon, right?
Avon
That's what I'm
lady?
picturing.
yeah.
Baby powder perfume.
Lucas.
Oh, no, I think it was called Loves.
Somebody said Luca. Loves.
Loves, yeah.
They're the same people.
How interesting.
No,
I'm not
seriously,
saying Diana would wear that, but
I talked about that. I saw somebody, Shawana. Let me know if I'm saying your name right, Shawana. Somebody said she wasn't even pregnant and her kids, either her kids don't exist or she had surrogates. She didn't actually carry her kids. It's literally, it's a ridiculous point to make. Meghan was already known.
I mean, y'all can see they exist.
It's ridiculous. But to be mad about somebody wearing a sweatshirt from her alma mater that she has 2 degrees from is crazy. It's nuts. It's ridiculous. Even if, and then I was like, I even missed this point, but somebody said, what if like a fan, because she went to Northwestern, what if a fan sent her the hoodie and she probably didn't even know, what do you call it? Diana had wore it. And I said, even if she knew Diana wore it, I don't care if she's wearing the exact same one. I don't care if she went to Diana's archives and took the hoodie out. If I went to that university, I paid them tuition money. I am wearing it every year. I don't care if Diana wore it before. Like, I don't care that y'all hate me. Like, I would have worn it in the show.
It doesn't even, like, what's the relevancy? What does it matter?
And I'm like, Diana didn't even go there. Because I feel like if had Diana studied one syllable at Northwestern while she was in America, you guys would have said Meghan chose that university back in 1996 or whatever, because she knew Diana visited there and she set Harry up from birth. Shut up. Oh my God. Oh my God. People love credit. Like, come on. Diana's favorite perfume costs $170, still being sold. Meghan wasn't supposed to be in, yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. I think that's what the main issue is. They don't understand how she penetrated.
Exactly.
And literally got to the altar.
Yeah.
They probably saw her ceiling being the dating stage.
Mm-hmm. And think this is just a phase. He's gonna move past it like he does all his wild previous girls. Like, this is just a phase. They're
so mad Meghan didn't go skinny dipping with Harry, because that would have invalidated the marriage. Had she gone skinny dipping, they had dates in Botswana. They went to Africa and hung out with the fucking elephants on their dates. Get with the program. Did my camera do it again?
No. Oh wait, yeah, maybe. Yeah, it did.
Not unplugged.
Your audio's still there.
I'm gonna have to unplug it and plug it back.
And then plug it back in. How weird.
I have to go see this company, because why did they keep doing this? It's a very fancy camera too.
Yeah. You said it right. Meghan and Harry weren't supposed to be successful outside of the control of the institution.
Yeah.
That's it right there. That part.
They were supposed to fall flat on your face, and it didn't work.
Right. You're good. You're back.
Am I back?
Well, it went away just now, but.
Okay. Let's see if I'm back.
Yeah,
I'm back?
There you go. Yeah, you're back. Yeah, you're back.
No, yeah. They were not expecting her to succeed. I don't think they expected her to leave the dating stage.
That's what I expect too. That's what I think, that you're right, that they were like, oh, this is just a phase.
Yeah, because she was an actress.
Let's be for real. They probably tried to punish him, because that's what those type of people and like parents do. Whenever you don't do what they want you to do, or you don't meet or marry the person that they think you should meet and marry, they hold it against you, and then they start to do things that are emotionally manipulative, abusive, whatever. And then there's a reason they left. There's a reason Harry decided to basically leave.
Yep. Oh, somebody on YouTube, when we were mentioning the dating apps, Raya, Madison on YouTube said Raya was around at that time. It was
good.
She said she's a pro matchmaker, and then
nice.
Yeah. She said Ryan Reynolds doesn't hold a candle to Harry. There is no comparison. Go ahead.
I saw a funny video. Somebody said that they don't understand how they managed to gaslight us into believing that Ryan Reynolds was handsome.
Seriously, though. I mean, I never thought he was. I never cared. I've never seen a Deadpool movie. I don't get it. I don't think I will. But I never thought he was handsome either. Even in the proposal with Sandra Bullock, I kept thinking like,
yeah, I remember him from Waiting, and was like, that's the guy that we would make fun of as all the other waiters and waitresses, because he's a freaking nerd.
isn't Waiting the movie where there's allegations that he possibly
allegedly there's allegations from like this is a blind item that came out allegedly that he had someone. Oh my God, I love it. I'm writing it. Allegedly, these are our opinions. Allegedly someone came out and said that he coerced them into doing something with them involving a bed, or maybe not a bed, maybe a bathroom stall, who knows where it happened. But that essentially, if you do this, then you'll have the part, or if you do this, you won't get fired. And that doing this was SA.
Yeah. And the girl had like an interview after, and you could kind of see from her body language, like even saying her name, because she did an interview years later that I saw somebody posted on Instagram, and they brought up like how, because she said that was her first movie, she went on set alone, like she was alone, like she used to be, I guess, on a TV show.
Yeah.
TV show had been canceled, and so going on the set of Waiting, booking that movie was like her first thing she did. And that was the first time she had shown up to set alone. She didn't have like any entourage. Wow. She didn't have a cast that she knew. So she was kind of like saying yes to everything. Wow. And she didn't I literally say no to. And knowing the story behind it now, when you watch her talk about it, and she does go on to praise Ryan and talk about how Ryan, but you know what I'm saying. You can tell when a person is genuinely praising a person, or like it's kind of like forcing it. Yeah, and it was very icky to watch.
Oh no, that's unfortunate. Well, I think that there's going to be a lot come out about him and his behavior. There's been tons of people that have already said like he's very difficult to work with. Who was it who said he's not funny? Like in the past few months, who was like he's really not that funny.
Yeah, no, and Martha Stewart said he wasn't funny either.
Yeah.
That they were neighbors before. She went on somebody's show and they were like, "Oh, you think?" I forgot what the context was. But it came back to somebody saying Ryan Reynolds was funny, and she was like, "No, he's not funny."
Yeah,
like,
yeah. If Martha Stewart is perturbed with you, and you know she's getting down with Snoop Dogg, if Martha Stewart doesn't like you, there's a problem.
Yep, and that lady likes everybody.
And Martha, we trust. And if Martha said that he's not the one, he's not the one.
Yeah, somebody on TikTok, back to her and Meghan, somebody said that's why they didn't give him. I feel like they didn't give him private security so he'd fall in line. I feel like they thought, oh, if we pull your security, that would be it. That would be the moment for him to be like, Meghan, like this is as far as I go. Like, I got you back to your home. I got you back to stateside or Canada or wherever. Like, if Tyler Perry's gonna give you somewhere to stay, go with God, go be with him. But I'm going back home. I feel like they were expecting him to at some point be like, I don't think I can stay with your peasant ass long enough.
That was a form of control. Like they were trying to control his life, and they were like, all right, we'll take your security. The thing you've had since before you were born, basically.
So true. Yeah. They were expecting him to be like, I can't live the peasant life. I need security.
Because they paid for his security whenever he was everywhere. It didn't matter where he was. They always paid for his security because he's the next in line to be the king of England.
Yeah.
Like he's part of the royal family. Of course they were going to pay for his security. It didn't matter where he was.
Yep. And like to have and then like the paparazzi didn't have to know where he was. That's why he was like, somebody had to leak the location of where they were in Canada, because they could have been there for a while on the hush hush, even if you weren't going to give them security or whatever, because nobody knew they were there.
Right.
So somebody went out of their way to specifically give their location, and for them to feel like, damn, we can't even be in this house without feeling like there are people in the bushes trying to take our picture. She had a small child with her. Like, that was weird for no reason.
It was really weird. The Paps.
Why should the UK pay for his security if he's in America?
That's what I was saying.
Somebody's saying, why should the UK pay?
That's when I said, of course they were going to pay. That's the comment that I saw that I was like, why?
That's the point you brought up, because I'm like, okay, it's like literally the president going out of the country, and we're like, well, find your own fucking security when you're there.
They gave him security when he was in Botswana with her. Like on a date.
But married with children is like, yeah, no.
It's a form of control. They wanted to show that they were in control. Shocker, the royal family wants to be in control. Shocker.
Oh Somebody said on TikTok, did you see how Harry was living before he met Meghan? I've seen better public housing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Y'all are cracking us up. Y'all in the comments really are.
Our show is on YouTube and you're going to get us canceled.
Oh yeah, I already got, like, when we were talking about Rihanna, I think we have to be very careful about talking about what Rihanna does when she is gardening, because I think one of the words that we used it was like, restricted, your live is not being shown because you're violating community guidelines. So we have to say gardening.
Okay.
Rihanna was gardening before she went in. Right. I don't even think you can do that. You might not even be able to do that. I had sage one time and I got kicked off of a live because it was like, you're violating community guidelines. And I was like, by saging? All right.
Okay, you and Justin have to get together. That's a class action. Saging is causing such a rift. You guys need to sue. So Rihanna's gardening could have caused our live to shut down.
And us saying that, yeah, us talking about the B word that we used, that violates community guidelines. They're very like,
they don't like oregano on here.
We could say oregano, we can say gardening. We just can't say the actual words of what that is, because I really think that even the AI is like, the AI algorithm that scans it will pick it up. It's super finicky. Oregano, yeah, oregano and gardening.
I'm trying to see if the AI knows oregano. Basil. Basil. Eucalyptus. I think
yes.
I think we're covered. What? That is wild. Now when they officially leave the UK, they will pay when traveling, not if they relocate to the US.
Well, yeah, his whole book was called Spare for a reason, because that's literally yeah, look at the history of the royal family and all of the instances where, like, there have been people locked away in the Tower of London so other people could be the king. Like, this is Game of Thrones level shit whenever we're talking about how nefarious the royal family's history of tormenting the people who are actually supposed to be the kings and queens of the throne. Like, just go back and read some history about the royal family. Look up the boys in the Tower of London and tell me that the monarchy and that the royal family does not have some, like, Game of Thrones level shit going on. Like, you can't.
I'm still stuck on somebody telling me it's not racism and it's not hate. What is it?
It 100% is.
If it's not racism and it's not hate, what is it? Like,
right.
Had she been from, number one, had she not been a divorcee, had she not have daddy issues, had her mother not been black, and her father not been, for lack of better words, a nobody, quite literally a lowlife that you guys don't care for, you wouldn't have treated her like this.
Right.
When she voiced concerns, you guys would have probably started riots in her name.
Yeah.
Kate, we still don't know if Kate got the C word or is she, like, we don't know what that lady got, but I think they said, like, William and Kate had, like, an outing the other day, and they were like, oh, so Meghan chose today to drop,
my God,
something like that. And I was like, oh God.
Good Lord.
The show was supposed to drop before the fires. She put it on hold. I think it was supposed to drop, like, the week the fires happened. She put it on hold. And then they were like, nobody cares about your show. Just drop it. And I was like, apparently y'all cared.
Yeah, y'all care enough. They announced a second season within 48 hours of her show dropping.
Very, very bizarre.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have to go in like 4 minutes because I do have to record I have to record an episode with my friend Jamie. But I want everybody to know that, like, please follow us if you like this conversation. Let us know if you want us to keep talking about this. We didn't get into the motion because
oh my God.
Oh yeah.
It took 2 hours. Meghan was supposed to take like 20 minutes.
Yeah. But we will go over the motion. We will go over the motion.
I think I'm frozen. Am I frozen?
Yeah, on YouTube you are.
Okay. Let me stop the camera and start it again. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna I'm gonna put Maggie and Alicia's information in the description when I post the video. And then tomorrow, no, tomorrow's Saturday. We can do either later today or tomorrow. We can find the time if it works, Maggie.
Yeah, we can do later today.
About the motion.
Yeah.
Later today will work for me. If the judge decides to come back with a ruling,
An
that would
answer.
be great. But I don't think it will be today.
I don't think so either.
Then we will still come back to you guys for that.
Yes.
I am gonna make a couple of videos because you guys said you wanted short form content of what I thought about the hearing, so I'm gonna make those to post later today.
Yes.
But let us know, Adam and Alicia too. Yeah, great light. Thank you guys. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for bringing me up, ladies. And I just wanted to say really quickly for people on YouTube, I'm actually on with the channel that I plan on developing this week. So if you want to follow me on YouTube, I'm actually going to be adding content to that channel.
Perfect.
Right now, there's nothing there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag her YouTube and TikTok. I'm gonna tag all the usernames there under the description, so you should be able to find it very easily. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Alicia, you're amazing. Thank you so much for your valuable input. It is so good to be able to talk to somebody who has actually had experiences with these people that we're talking about. So
anytime.
Surrender dog. That looks like Surrender. If I'm not tripping. Anyway, but it was so good to have you guys join us. I don't know if maybe the link that I put in. Alicia, were you able to use the link that I sent?
I was.
Okay, so it works.
Yes.
Okay, so moving on, we're gonna put as soon as the live starts, we're gonna put the link, and you guys can request if you want to come up, and we'll have you come up and chime in. I don't pay attention to the rules, but I've definitely noticed anything Meghan does comes up. Yeah,
that's right. Damned if she does, damned if she doesn't.
Yeah. So make sure you guys subscribe to the page. I'm gonna tag Maggie and Alicia's information. Subscribe to their pages. Follow them on TikTok, Instagram, whatever information I put. You guys make sure you support them. I don't get paid from this. This is just
we'll come back, Raven. We'll come back in a couple hours. I'm so sorry, I didn't see it. It's like TikTok doesn't show us the thing as big, but we're coming back, Raven. I've got to do another little podcast here for an hour, and then I'll be free at 1:30 my time.
Okay.
So just let me know. Yeah, we'll come back.
It'll give me a chance to eat something, and then
everybody go eat and drink some water.
Yeah, and then this would give the rush hour group a chance to join.
Yes.
This was the afternoon group, so the rush hour group can come later. And I promise we'll actually get into the motion to dismiss.
We'll get into the motion. Yes.
We will do the thing very quickly. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it.
See you soon.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, Alicia. See you on TikTok.
See ya.
Bye. Thank you guys.